Hi everyone, welcome back to Junk Food Japan. I'm Nicholas Pettas. Today I've made my way up north a little bit of Tokyo to a place called Sendai, and here I'm about to find out what the soul and spirit of tempura is.
While tempura is now one of the world's most famous Japanese dishes, it was originally introduced to Japan by the Portuguese missionaries in the 16th century and then exploded in popularity. And so, while Japan doesn't have a traditional history of deep frying, tempura has become something that has worked its way into every aspect of Japanese food culture. From cheap and quick tempura served as a side dish to things like soba, all the way to fine dining. But just like a lot of fried foods you get in the West, not all tempura is born equal. It takes a certain mastery to make high quality, light, and crispy tempura at an affordable price. I had a chat with Ueno-san, the owner of Teteteten, about his frying philosophy.
So Chef Ueno, could you please tell us a little bit about the history of the restaurant?
天ぷらってちょっと敷居が高いイメージっていうのがやっぱり日本の中ではすごく強くあったので、それを肩肘張らずにリーズナブルにカジュアルに天ぷら食べてもらいたいなと思って始めたのがこの店でした。
How is the reaction so far?
そうですね、この値段で天ぷらを食べれるのは嬉しいというお声はありがたいことにとても多くいただいていまして、これからもどれだけ、ね、変わった天ぷらだったりとかなかなか家で食べれないようなものだったりっていうのを出せるかなっていうのを考えてやっていきたいですね。
What is the craziest thing you've actually made into tempura?
変わってるって言えるかは分かんないですけど、紅生姜の天ぷら僕ものすごく作るのは、こだわり持ってやってますね。
Could you please tell us a little bit about the dish that I'm about to eat today?
コロナ禍にある中でお酒とかも飲めない時期があったので、食というものでどれだけお客さんに楽しんでもらえるかなって考えた時に作ったのがこの天丼でした。
It's pretty bizarre to think about it, but a 1 kilo tendon is actually massive. What is the spirit of tempura?
そうですね、自分自身も揚げることですね。
今の深かったですね。Nice. The moment I've been waiting for, finally, the amazing, elusive, incredible 1 kilo tempura tendon. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. There's some serious weight in here. The first thing that hits me is the amazing fresh smell. All right, without any further ado, I shall do the traditional. Itadakimasu! Wow, what is this? Oh my God, is this what I think it is? Yeah, I think this is the kani. No, kani. I have absolutely no idea what this is. What I really want to do is I want to dig into this massive shrimp here and see if I can get a bite of that. Look at this boy. Let's see what happens. Wow, that's actually really good. Even as big as this shrimp is, you could still eat the bones in it. So what they've done is, after they've deep fried it, I could taste that they've put some light saucing on top of everything. So it's already pre-sauced. I'm hoping to get through the whole thing, but it's pretty big actually. I think this is called a shito. You guys hear that crunchiness? It's so yummy. The variety on this thing is absolutely amazing. So normally, if I'm going for a tempura, it would be like a side dish to something, but it's never this big and it doesn't come with the rice. Look at that, there's another shrimp in here. I gotta say that regardless of how yummy this is, it fits with the theme of Junk Food Japan absolutely perfect because the sheer volume of this thing is absolutely mind-blowing. I kind of find it's interesting that you can have like a fast food place where you, kind of like a fast food style restaurant where you just come in and like grab some of this and then enjoy it. Oh yeah, this is the pickled ginger one right here. It's deep fried into the batter and giving me that. This is like a freshing thing. It actually refreshes your mouth while you're eating it. That's really cool. So does this feel like a guilty pleasure compared to a tonkatsu? Absolutely. Normally, I would say I would expect it to be a little bit less because it's not so oily and it's more crispy and you really get the crunchiness and you can also taste the flavors of it. But it's also because they don't use like heavy foods and proteins like pork or beef or anything like that. But so the fish and vegetable aspects of it actually makes it really good. What, you're coming with more food? As if this wasn't enough. Oh, thank you very much. What is that, an oyster? So if you're wondering why I came all the way up here to Sendai to try this tempura dish, it's because the whole Sanriku coastline is very famous for the oysters and seafood. Like Masushima is like a port that is so famous that it's like probably classified as one of the best tuna areas in Japan. I'm gonna put some of this lemon over it. And then I think I'm gonna use my chopsticks for this. Actually, this thing is really big. Like, it's massive. Wow. That is sweet and yummy and just like a little pearl from the ocean put in my hand. Oh man, that was actually really sweet. I don't think I've ever quite tasted such a oyster actually that's been deep fried as a tempura. Again, this is one of the beautiness of coming close to the sea oceans where you can actually get the fresh ingredients from. So, you know, sitting here right in the middle of a very famous super long arcade in an ambience that is absolutely indescribable is a fantastic experience for me. But I think the takeaway from a restaurant like this is that you don't always judge the book by the color, or what do you call it, by the cover. Because in Japan, there are restaurants that mostly you would never recognize if you didn't go inside and actually try their food. So thank you guys for tagging along on this fantastic journey up to Sendai, where I was able to experience the amazing 1 kilo Teteteten Ultimate Tendon. Highly recommended if you're in Sendai, not so far from Tokyo. And if you guys want to see me go out and challenge other dishes in Japan, please leave comments below and we'll definitely go out and find it. Junk Food Japan is here to stay. I want to go get a drink.